I want you to want me. I need you to need me. I love you to love me. Hey, shout out to Cheap Trick. And I want you to want me. And that could be the motto, the message, the theme of a Pisces strong soul. So this is the Pisces pain or the Neptune narcissistic magnet. If you got a strong Pisces in your chart, whether it's sun, moon, rising sign, or you got a strong Neptune in the first house, Neptune, aspecting sun or moon, Venus and Pisces, these are different things that can show that someone has a strong Piscean nature, a Neptune person. Neptune is strong in your temperament. I want you to want me. Jesus Christ was associated with the sign of Pisces, Christianity, Pisces. But truly, Christianity was the religion of sacrifice. Jesus Christ sacrificed his very life for what? The people that he loved, or people in general. So this theme of sacrifice, this theme of being a martyr for love can carry out in a strong Pisces natal chart. I've seen many Pisces people have codependent relationships. This means constantly trying to fix and save a partner that is damaged emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, and wanting their approval, trying to save them, help them, give them everything just for a crumb of their love. That's why I call it the Pisces pain. That's why I call it the Neptune narcissistic magnet. Pisces they have empathy. They have a real, what we call empath, right? Empaths can feel and they want to heal. And so narcissistic people are a magnet for Neptune. If you got a strong Neptune in your chart, you can easily attract a narcissistic person. What is a narcissistic person? It's someone that can't be in a equal relationship. Everything is about them. It's all about them and only them. And everything is everyone else's fault. And, Pisces, for some reason, they attract narcissistic people because Pisces loves to help. How's that song? I need you to need me. Pisces likes being needed. They feel love when they feel like they're needed. And so that's why we see them attracting a lot of damaged people, because damaged people, right, seek out these empathetic, these sympathetic, these natural encouragers. Pisces are some of the best encouragers in the world. Why? Because they believe in people. They believe in love. They believe in salvation. They believe in second chances. They believe in the underdog. 12th house has a lot to do with people that are in prison, people that are in hospitals, people that have maybe even mental issues. And Pisces is the natural ruler of the 12th house. So we see a lot of Piscean people just have empathy, compassion for those that are down on their luck, those that are struggling, those that may have mental health issues, whatever it is, incarcerated, down on their luck financially. A Piscean soul will look beyond your situation and see the potential of who you are, your soul, your spirit. But Pisces, this is not a pat on the back for you for saying great job on seeing people's potential, because I'm tired of Piscean pain. I want you to want me. I need you to need me is the anthem of codependency. Codependent relationship, fighting back and forth. You know you should leave him or her, because why? They don't encourage you. They don't lift you up. They are always taking, and you're giving, thinking that it's love. When really, a lot of that is just the way you were raised. A lot of that was just seeing unhealthy relationships being modeled in front of you. Pisces is like Neptune. It's open to everybody. It has no borders, no identification, because it's one world, one consciousness. But that's good on a spiritual plane, but on the earthly plane, if you don't got boundaries, if you don't have clear definition of protecting yourself, a Mars would say, I'm taking care of me. Where a Neptune would be like, I'm taking care of you. And we all have a chart for a reason. Our natal chart's there for a reason. So I'm not saying if you got strong Neptune or Pisces that there was a mistake. No, we need these compassionate souls, these healers, these people that are in a lot of ways a deliverer of lifting people up out of their problems, at least emotionally. But not to the detriment of yourself, Pisces, not to your own hurt, Neptune. Neptune is delusion. You are seeing the best in somebody that everyone else can clearly see is not worthy of your love. And don't say, oh, you don't know him like I know him. If you're saying in the comment, you don't know him like I know him, you don't see us when we're alone, you're in delusion, baby. You need to love yourself enough to set up a boundary that says, I got to put my heart first. I got to protect my heart. Got to protect my spirit. That doesn't mean I'm going to get closed-hearted and mean and not love people. But I'm not going to put my heart on a platter for people that are never going to try to better themselves, that are never going to get out of that narcissistic tendency of only thinking of themselves. It will only damage you, Pisces. We are in the Aquarius age now. Pisces age passed with the crucifixion of Jesus. And with that Piscean age pass, some of those thoughts of sacrificing yourself, no matter what, for another person is gone. It is gone. The Aquarius age means respect everybody, but also honor yourself. Pisces, the pain comes when you no longer honor, respect your own feelings. You know you're having a Pisces pain when you feel bad for telling someone else off that has done you wrong. You're that right there. That guilt of feeling bad for voicing your own emotions is a sign that you're either in a codependent relationship or you yourself have some damaged emotions that need to be healed. Focus on loving yourself, Pisces, before you focus on healing another. Woo! Somebody tweet that. Tweet. Focus on loving yourself before trying to heal another. And Pisces, I would say you need to get some friends. Find some people with strong Mars, and that's going to go against you because you're like, I don't like those Mars people. They're cold-hearted. Well, you need some balance. If you got a lot of Pisces and Neptune in your chart, sometimes you're not clearly seeing how other people are treating you. Ask your partner, ask your friend, ask your friends, ask your co-workers, would you put up with this? And don't romanticize it like everyone's against him, but I'm going to save him. No, Pisces, all you're doing is crucifying your heart, and there won't be no resurrection for you. You know where they say Jesus rose again? Jesus might have rose again, but you're going to stay buried in pain if you don't stop giving all of your unconditional love to people that are not capable of loving you back. They're not capable. Ask yourself, and so you could say, well, I feel called to people that are incarcerated. I feel called to people that are invalids. I feel called. It's okay to take that Piscean and that Neptune nature and use it in a calling, but you don't want to marry it. You don't want to date it. You don't even want it for a best friend. Why? Because that narcissistic best friend will never truly have your best interests at heart. They'll act like they're your best friend as long as you're listening to all their problems and constantly giving them the same advice over and over again. You both feel good because he feels like he's the most important person in the world and you feel like you're making a difference in his life. And it's just a cycle until one day you're tired of giving the same advice because you realize they're just playing a game and have no intention of ever growing up. And in the moment you stand up because they're not growing up, they're just going to find a different Pisces, a different Neptune person to listen to their bullshit. I want you to want me. Listen, I love you, Pisces. I love you, Neptune. But you got to grow a backbone. You've got to put up some healthy boundaries. And you got to realize you're worthy of someone that's got their stuff together. that they are mentally, emotionally, and financially capable to be in an equal relationship. All right, I don't want this to go on forever. Pisces paying the Neptune narcissist, meaning being attracted to narcissistic people. Don't get me wrong, though. Pisces can also be the people that are damaged a lot of times in their emotions. That's why you see they're very creative, and you hear all the time about they go to drugs or alcoholism to escape. But that's happening because there's not enough self-love. It's a cry out. You would think it's like, oh, I'm being selfish. I'm going to drink. I'm going to drink. You're drinking because, you know what? You're not loving yourself enough. You're wanting someone else to make you feel love. No one else can make you feel love. Sooner or later, the boyfriend is going to mess up. The girlfriend's going to mess up. The wife's going to mess up. They're not going to be able to constantly stroke your ego. So at some point, you're going to have to realize I do feel sometimes very emotionally alone because I feel so deeply. But that doesn't mean I am alone. And that doesn't mean that people don't love me. It just means that I'm very open to emotions more than others. And just because I feel something doesn't mean it's real. And just because you feel alone doesn't mean that people don't love you. And just because you feel maybe overlooked doesn't mean that people don't care. You got to, Pisces and Neptune, you got to make sure that your emotions are not, you're not letting your emotions run over you and rule you. Emotions are powerful. Emotions motivate people. Emotions can heal people. Emotions, say what you want. People say, oh, I'm not emotional. Every decision in one way or another is controlled by an emotion. So effing emotions are powerful. And that's why Pisces is powerful. That's why Neptune is powerful. Because you tap into the current. You tap into the energy. You go into the depths. Shallow living is not for a Pisces. No, a Pisces imagination is inspiration. It's heart. It's wide, it's deep, it's not everyone can handle it because it's so raw, real. We think Scorpio's raw, but Pisces is such an open vulnerability, an openness that you don't see with any other sign. And the problem is when we're so open, it can help other people feel accepted and validated. But if we're so open, we're drawing all that other negative energy out there, and we think it's ours because Neptune has no boundaries. So you're in a room with an angry person, and next thing you know, you're starting to feel angry, or you're starting to feel sad. The person may not even be in the room. That's why there's aura cleansing. That's why they do the chakra cleansing. A Pisces can go into an environment where there was fighting, but the people are no longer there, but pick up on that tension because energy never leaves. It's always lingering somewhere. So Pisces, you really want to do things to ground yourself. Is this my emotion or is this someone else? Is this really going on in me or is this my imagination because I've been around the current of negative energy and I didn't even realize it? I don't want to keep going on and on and on. I am the birthday coach. And Pisces, I have strong Pisces in my chart. I'm a Neptune rising, meaning I got Neptune right on my ascendant. So as the birthday coach, I do live phone talk. I call people and I talk over the phone with them and I coach them on their life. And I use the astrology chart, Western and Eastern, and some other divination tools to help people live their highest and best life. So whether you got love question, career question, or you just need to get something out of your system and talk to somebody and keep something confidential, just go to thebirthdaycoach.com, get a half an hour call with me. You overseas, that's fine. I use WhatsApp. Thebirthdaycoach.com. If you're Pisces, what is it? Are you a sun, a rising moon, or do you got a lot of planets in the 12th house, or is your Neptune real strong? Put it in the comments. Also, how do you keep yourself from taking on everyone else's baggage without becoming hard in your heart? How do you stay open but not an easy target? I want to hear from you guys. You're some of the smartest people on the internet right here on this channel.